Hello, Chet. You got an invite. Poggers. It's a little later than I was gonna originally get on. I was gonna get on like at the beginning of it, but obviously I think like an hour and a half have gone by because I wanted to eat dinner and I wanted to finish the thumbnails. But look at all the thumbnails! You can go look at them. They're so nice. Picrew art is pretty fun.
Ready?
I haven't gotten mine.
Got yours? Send yours again.
I wait to load.
Okay, sent it again.
0p?
You want me to go or wait?
Go ahead.
Oh, you have a lot and then that's a face. Okay. My brain is small. I really like Maya's. I think that one's cute. Haha. I definitely remember that I'm supposed to do that. I need to set up a model for it. I still haven't done that yet. Because I need to set up a new model for Cord. Because their combat doesn't work right now. Because it has a hand. And it needs to not have a hand. Yeah, you should put that on the Trello. There's a lot of things that probably need to go on the Trello. But I keep forgetting. Immediately after I am told, I forget things. Because my brain does not work properly. My brain is literally terrible. It's so bad. I hate my brain. It's Mara. I love Mara.
Mostly the restricted area is just Rash's office.
Lizard brain.
June has a really weird way of running at people now, and I don't know where he got it, but I need it. Yeah, no, it's
Mr. Quill, welcome.
Hi.
Hey, Quill.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah. I've been a little busy.
Did you go on a mission recently? We saw the board.
And I only got a little hurt. So, pretty good. For my first one, at least.
We're very glad to hear that. Hope it was as exciting as you were hoping. Good. Great start. Here's to many more, right?
I hope so.
Right. Oh, the cat's back.
Oh, yeah. They're doing work. Got it.
A cat.
Do you take pets?
It's
the
spirit.
I'll take that as a,
Oh.
take that as a positive now.
Oh, it's you. Okay, I thought it was one of those spirits fucking collecting.
A lot of work to be done, apparently.
Things, not you.
Seems like it.
Good to see you again, Mr. Shell. It's been a while.
Howdy.
Are you doing all right? Is the audio open up the arena?
I always feel like I'm too tall as Quill, and then I remember that Quill is just really tall.
Stand.
This is just how tall Quill is. Quill is just this big.
Oh, welcome back.
He's just large. I always forget how large. Have a good nap. I always forget how large.
I didn't say that.
Hello there, welcome. Haven't seen you around before. We are Ebb and Flow. We're staff here.
It's nice to meet you.
Here. Treat.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
nice to meet you. I hear you're a wonderful cook.
Still carry them around for my cats.
Thank you. My sister and I try very hard. I do enjoy music.
The lepers got anything good for it?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I got the wiggles.
Oh, the wiggles.
She does that.
We understand that. Oh no, we get it. So does my sister. The wiggle time! Wiggle time! Hi there, I'm
Didn't know any lived here. I guess that's good.
Yeah, we're trying
Well,
to do glamour.
not just guess. It is good.
Want to get ready for the
I like
formal
it.
ball at the end of the month for VRCRP. Oh yeah, we run VRCRP. It's like a talent agency for performers and like arts and stuff around here.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna have a formal ball and have some dancing and performances for people at the end of the month. Because everyone needs a party.
That sounds great fun.
We're hoping so.
Almost 2
Look
years
how
ago
keep
when
the
I-
Demka gods away
when I
with the
first
with the
arrived, remember, they
waltzes.
would, like, if you step on it, it was
Gotta
launched.
get a good waltzing, right?
You could
1, 2, 3.
part of the
We don't
lotus
actually know how to
every
waltz.
second.
It's okay. We didn't learn too much either.
To be fair, I
We kind of, our governess tried to teach us, and we were like, no.
All I know is it's kind of like a,
We love random art.
don't step on the lady's toes and just kind of keep in motion, you know? It's always about moving into
Here.
her, like, next
Sway the
pivot.
music. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, something like that. We don't know. Anyway, it'll be fun. Well, as long as people are having fun, that's all we care about.
Do we want to finally move out of the lobby and go to the next
Yeah, feel free to check out the courtyard and the beach and stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
You, I will be the funnest of tour guides.
I don't know anything about it. It's a name. They said it was named the Misty Shores. I would update it.
Oh yeah, there's a
I
beach.
tried.
Although
We-
there
We
is
just
a
got some new stuff for it too.
lack of mist.
That's a good thing.
It's actually quite bright and sunny.
You should see it at night. It gets very misty, like at night into the morning.
Ah, I see.
Well,
Nice.
if you two will follow me
But-
back through this way, we're gonna go look at the rest.
Yeah, check out the courtyard.
Not much about the inside. Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you about the inside. But you probably want to see the beach and stuff. Yeah, a little bit of background. The shore is actually named after another guild back in Faerun of the same name, out in the Sword Coast.
It burned down.
It burned down.
It burned down though.
Oh no.
Kitty.
Quill is even more than Flora. Wallflower energy. Quill is full shy boy. Quill sits in corner. Does not talk. That's a very cute model.
Good cat.
We're still learning the archery. We need to get back to our bow.
I've never been
It's
able to
easier
do
to
archery
breathe
stuff.
here. In a certain strange sort of way.
That sort of thing.
I can smell the
It's a
salt
lot
though.
cleaner than back in the city.
Howdy.
I learned, by the way, it's not my tooth that hurts. There's like a specific spot. You know when you like, you bite your tongue, not your tongue, you're like inside of your lip. I guess I did that at some point. And it hurt. Very fluffy, yes. I love fluffy.
Hey, now
just heading out actually right now.
Alright, well, stay safe.
Yeah.
I would personally fight if there was an easier way to fix my bones after a fight.
Hopefully I'm calling you.
Or you're gonna have a brawl.
But it makes for a cooler story afterwards if you say the other.
Duke it out with you either. That's
So you had an epic battle of wills.
Yes. A little close.
I need to work on writing some stories for Quill. So I can't improv stories very well.
Go say hi to Leopold.
Huh.
Looks like you're saying hi to Leopold. Hi, Leopold!
Oh,
How are you doing?
I didn't know they had
Still
names.
growing strong. Any good gossip? We can't actually talk to trees yet. We need to ask Miss Rhea for that. But we like to at least say hi to Leopold.
I know someone who can
They
talk
give
to
us good
trees.
shade when we want to sit by the pond.
My friend Leaf does.
It's a really good spell. We want to learn that sometime.
Apparently
Oh?
grass talks too, but it's very rumor-mongery.
Oh yeah, we heard about that. Either the grass is always angry all the time because people are stepping on it, or they really like the steppies. Those are the two things we've heard.
That's about what he's told me. Is there's two types of grass.
And then there's the one that we've seen come around to Lotus a couple times. And apparently it was going to be a minion, but decided not to be. For some kind of like lich skull.
Huh. I haven't heard of living grass. Well, all grass is living, but talking common grass.
Yeah. Except for the astroturf we've heard about.
AstroTurf?
That's the like the undead grass. We heard it's like grass, but it's not actually grass. It's like construct grass.
I guess anything can be a construct, to be fair. That would make sense.
Maybe.
I really shouldn't be surprised anymore. I've seen a lot of things.
Yeah, but being surprised about things is one of the best parts of life. So you gotta let yourself be surprised by stuff.
I guess so. It's a lot
Otherwise
easier
it's
now.
boring.
I forget more things now. So I have to think really hard to think about older stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think the new
That's why writing stuff down or like making
fleshier
songs and or the
brain,
videos.
it doesn't remember things,
Oh,
so I have
right.
to look at the book and then I can remember things.
That's okay. That means things can be fresh again.
Ooh. I wonder if some of my old books I can reread them and actually not remember what they say anymore.
Oh, that might be fun.
I still
Reliving the classics.
I still need to talk to somebody about trying to fix a lot of those books. Some of them are older than me, so they're pretty fragile. And a lot have been damaged.
Oh. Gotcha.
I suppose mending wouldn't fix a lot of that kind of damage, would it?
Sometimes.
Scribing?
But
A new one?
I don't know mending, so...
Like copy?
That
yeah,
is one thing that I've done. I have most of them committed to memory. Well,
Oh, that's useful.
this memory, not this memory. That's confusing.
It's okay. We have two minds too, so we get it.
Yeah. Construct brain fleshy brain. Mm.
Honestly, that's fucking metal.
I guess so. I have been trying to take your advice. I've been trying to come up
Oh?
with stories.
Oh, that's exciting! Maybe we can read some of them sometime, or hear them.
I'll let you know first. When I actually finish one.
Thank you! We look forward to it.
The problem is actually coming up with an idea that I can run with. I keep coming up with ideas, but then the ideas don't work. Or weird.
Well, weird are some of the best ideas. It's like avant-garde.
I guess so.
We have no idea what that means, but we heard it's really like cool for like stories and art and stuff.
They might work better for poetry, maybe.
Ooh, poetry, like lyrics. We
I really
definitely
like
want to hear now.
poetry. Most forms of
It's a really
written
good way to
word.
remember things. I just have something flowy. And that's coming from me.
Mm. I am still gonna
Exciting.
try to learn music, though. I think it would be nice.
Yes, please do. And then you can eventually join Bardic Circle.
Maybe.
I mean, you can still join Bardic Circle even with like poetry and prose.
I
Because
don't
it's
know if I'm
performance. It's
confident
arts.
enough for it.
There's plenty of time. Just work your way up.
Okay.
And we're happy to teach what we can about music. At least, like, we're good at lute and piano. Miss Abby taught us piano.
I think, if I remember right, piano is a gateway? Or is a good one to start with. At least that's what old bards would tell me.
Maybe we should have known about that. But we don't have, like, full-on pianos in Faerun. Like harpsichord. A little bit. So it took us a while.
I don't actually think I've ever seen an actual piano. I've seen pictures of them. But oh wait, no. There's one in the Purple Lotus. I've seen that one.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. No, I've seen one.
We get to play that one every so often. It's a good piano. Yeah, we can show sometime. So we practice on Miss Abby's piano, but in her magic mansion. But there's probably plenty around for like learning. Is there one at the? Trying to remember what places have them. Besides the Lotus. Oh, we've seen one in a park before.
Oh.
We can take you to the park. We can practice on it sometime if you're interested. Look forward to it then.
I couldn't fully decide if I wanted to try and learn something like the piano or if I wanted to learn the lyre. I always liked those. But that one seems more complicated.
Oh. We haven't heard a good lyre tune for a while. Honestly, we'd say piano might be a little bit more complicated. Because it has a lot more keys. You have to like use both your hands and like farther away. Lyre's
That
closer.
is true. I guess I'll see what I can do. I have big hands, though.
As the Elvish would say, "Porque no los dos?"
Oh no, but my hands might be the same. My fingers might be the same size as the keys. Oh no.
Oh?
I would have to get a very,
Oh, you just find you a giant piano.
very big instrument.
okay. There's a lot of stuff that's really big in this realm, we've noticed. There's very few things that are me size. Mostly like chairs and tables and stuff.
You know, I feel like it's always, if you're big, you can't find anything that's big, and if you're small, then you can't find anything that's small.
Which is really, really, really weird for us. Because we can just switch, and as soon as we switch, it still doesn't work. Someday we'll find something that works perfectly.
For the longest time, I didn't even have doors that could really fit me, so I just had to crouch through them. But now,
no.
most of the time, people will accommodate me. Most of the time.
I'm glad to hear that. Mostly, at least.
I think I almost cried when Ion and Leaf showed me the new tavern they made that had big doors, and I was enamored.
Wait, Mr. Ion? Oh, this is Mr. Ion's brother, Leaf? Oh, we've heard about them. We've never actually met them. Mr. Ion told us once, though. That's exciting.
Ion was one of the people who used to visit me for a long time. I think he might have been there when I think he was there when Fleshy. It was him, Hybris, and Charlotte. Those were the 3 people who found me.
Oh. That's good. Mr. Ion's really nice. We're glad he's staying alive.
It's been a long time since I've seen him.
Well, he comes around here every so often. Mostly at the Lotus, though we've all been kind of busy. Dealing with, like, zombies and stuff.
Zombies?
Yeah, all that's gone on in the Zephyra, but it's almost over.
Okay.
It's almost completely over. We're gonna make sure it gets dealt with. Tomorrow, actually.
I believe in you.
Count on us. Just gotta make sure we have all our mana, bring a bunch of mana crystals. We gotta go and make sure our focus is okay. We'll just be happy when it's over, and then maybe there's some time to relax, or at least to work out some stuff that needs worked out. One of those weird situations where so much has been going on, it's been really hard to kind of like... what's the phrase in this realm? Get the ducks in order?
I think that's one of them. Ducks in a row, I think.
Yeah, there we go.
Because the
That's
baby
actually
ducks.
really cute. We want to draw that sometime. With ducks in a row.
The little baby ducks, they follow the big duck. I feel like a duckling sometimes. Even though I'm very big. I used to follow Leaf around a lot. For the couple of years that I was on his planet. I kind of just followed him around.
Nice. Oh, it's a good way to learn stuff. You have like a mentor, a tour guide.
It's helpful. I kind of needed him to help me learn how to flesh exist.
Yeah, we could see how that'd be really weird otherwise. Definitely good to have like a skin teacher, a skeecher.
A skeecher.
Oh, have you seen the new stuff on the beach?
I haven't even seen the beach.
We gotta show you.
Oh, okay.
Go check it out.
I actually...
We just got some like chairs and tables and stuff for people to be able to like hang out.
I actually don't know that I've seen a beach before.
You've been staying here though, haven't you?
Well, I was.
Why not come up to the beach yet?
I don't know how to swim,
Oh.
and I'm a little scared of water.
Oh.
But I'm getting over it.
Oh. You don't have to get that close. It's just pretty. Time us out.
I guess I'm not used to being able to, be around water. Still.
Right. Right, paper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But I'm not paper now, and I need to remember that water is a good thing.
Can't always use prestidigitation for everything.
Mm-hmm. I managed
yes, you
to
can, but
mostly get over my fear of flames. Not fire, but flames. So, like small
Oh.
flames. Like candles.
Mhm.
And things like that. Torches. Still, if I see a
Yeah.
large amount of fire, I'm gonna freak out, but I think most people do.
Oh. Well, if you ever go to the Langbrook Inn where we work, again, we got the new space, or technically the old space back, because we were renovating for a really long time. But we put, whoa. So we put out like a camp, like a fire in the backyard, but it's not actually a fire. It's a continual flame spell, so it doesn't actually hurt anything.
Oh.
A little bit of warmth and light, but like it still works in the rain. It's a really good spell.
I need to learn more spells.
Want more? We can.
If you need a Ziploc baggie to put it in.
What's a Ziploc? Hi, Neptune!
Dr. People's right here.
Maybe.
One moment. Who is the hand?
We made it to the shore.
I got it.
I wonder if anyone's lifted the Excalibur bucket. Maybe like towels down too, just towels. Oh yeah! There's like the epic bucket that people have a really hard time. Oh right! We don't really have that at the moment. We're pretty sure Mr. Bishop took Excalibur bucket until they get a new blacksmith shack.
Quill does not know how to
They're
swim.
holding a bucket hostage until Reyes finally caves in and makes that goddamn shack better.
No one has taught Quill how to
It's not
swim.
even Mr. Aisha's fault. The architects are just really busy. He's been trying.
Everything I've been told has been Reyes' fault from their side of it.
That's just what they say. It's not really his fault.
I trust Miss Blaze, okay?
I'm not sure if they're both stuck at their ages. I don't remember.
Alright, we still want to learn that.
You wanna go lay down for a bit?
Let's take him to a bed.
Are you having to babysit the... babysitting right now?
I mean,
I'm not fucking baby. Why is it?
Yeah, Mr. Yeah, Neptune does need babysat.
not baby.
You can be babies, not a baby.
No, you can't. You're talking to a celestial being. I'm not actually.
Did we lose all the beach balls already? Come on.
Beach balls?
We had like some for the volleyball, but
Oh.
like they're apparently chanted to just keep rolling, so they keep rolling into the sea.
Oh no.
We like the very first time we had it, we just got it like last week. We just got all the equipment, and then Mr. Raj had to send people out on a quest into the water with water breathing potions to bring back up the volleyball.
They'll just keep going
It
forever.
was like a underwater cave, and yep. Oh, hopefully
Underwater.
it got stuck in the cave.
Oh.
Mhm.
That would
Cave,
be
there's like
preferable.
orca friends. Mm.
Darcy decided to become Dennis or whatever she calls it.
Somebody said they found like a shipwreck like way out there. It was cool, like look through. We haven't seen it yet though.
Calling her everything other than the correct name.
Because we need water breathing potions.
It would be nice to try and figure out where it came from. I wonder if they have any ledgers from it.
Maybe. It seems really old. At least we should probably ask the Leviathan. We haven't seen the Leviathan for a long time. Maybe they know.
A lot of those old ships would have a waterproof compartment, so that way they could keep the captain's log and ledgers and things like that.
Oh,
Any
that'd be
paper
amazing.
things.
We
Well,
should ask people to
important
check it
things.
out next time they find it. That'll be our quest. That'll be a personal bard quest. Find us the information about that ship. Tell us about those non-landlubbers. Are people trying to... Oh. Also, we did lose this cow bucket. Did the volleyballs disappear? Is there any epic quest for them yet?
I don't see them. Hold on, I got an idea.
Yeah, they probably went out into the sea again. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
The beach balls have a thing where they're not affected by air, and they go on forever.
Yeah, they go on forever.
So they'll be in the middle of nowhere by the end of the day.
I mean, I would go check
we hope not.
further out into the ocean, but I can't breathe underwater.
So.
Yeah, we probably need some water breathing potions.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, we finally got it where people don't like burn out in the sun.
Sunscreen stations. I still remember my first sunburn. That was fairly recent.
Oh.
It was bad.
Oh? Yeah, we have to deal with that sometimes. We're apparently pasty.
I don't think I sunburn very easily, but I definitely do sunburn.
We lived in a port city, but we didn't get to go out to the water very often. And they don't exactly get sunburned in the Feywilds, even in the summer court.
No, they really don't. I lived in a forest, a fey forest, where it was always night, so I'm actually not that used to sun, but I like it.
That makes sense.
I'm a lot more used to it now.
That sounds so nice, though. Some of the stars are really fun too. We usually see them from our garden, though. Enjoying the beach. Good.
Alright, third time's the charm, let's see.
People used to climb over there and try to jump off the waterfall, but people were getting hurt, so we had to like put up a little barrier around it.
Yeah, I can imagine
why people jump off when they don't know how to fly.
people getting hurt from that height. That's very high. It is very pretty to look at, though, from a far away distance.
Over down there somehow.
One of these days we're gonna fly up to the top of that rock. We want to see the view from up there.
You can fly?
Oh yeah, we learned fly spell. It's still pretty recent. We're still getting used to it, but it's helped a lot. Fight.
Oh.
No.
I remember them facing the wrong way. I was curious on that.
Still get used to it. We used a lot of mana the other day.
This way?
We should probably save the rest for tomorrow, but
Probably.
yes, this is pretty better at it.
I guess so. If there was like a volleyball tournament, but otherwise not much.
Using abilities and such. Does spike the ball.
Oh,
it's in sand and it's glass.
I mean, hey, if that wasn't allowed, I think I'd be the best one here at it. Because people would have to make sure they
On a
don't
beach
use their
day.
powers.
Oh.
Dang, another person out of the list that has wings. Yeah.
It's like
Oh, still have to get used to that. There we are.
Seems like you've got some kind of handle on
It's really
it.
fun
it's a bit different. So imagine me.
though. It takes a bit. We're having fun with it. We're having a little too much fun with it, probably.
Like I'm pushing this way.
Sometimes it's okay to have
Until
too
we
much
get shot out
fun.
of the sky.
So
You're
at the end of the day,
not wrong.
technically still the same amount of
That's my
mass,
sister would say
just
so.
different
Even
directions.
Phantom again. Already.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
We know Higgs has been working on something, but we didn't expect
That's fair.
And his friends
If
are
everything's
Mr.
that
Aldrich?
simple with magic, then that's
Why is
not that
Phantom
hard
out?
to understand, but I'm assuming things are a lot worse.
I actually don't know why Phantom is out. I think he shifted earlier to produce Aether crystals for Neptune to eat.
Oh, that would make sense.
I don't think
How are
he
ya?
shifted back.
Oh, you have a new walking stick?
No. It's like
Oh,
Oh.
They beat me
Wow.
in a fight a couple days ago.
Got no opinion.
really?
chicken nugget.
amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, they cut my legs
Oh,
off.
well
Okay.
done. We're good.
I mean, I could call
Good
you.
to see you again, Evan.
It's just one of the $200 replicas.
Okay.
It's the metal one.
I was scared.
How are you holding up?
I could call you.
No,
Still
that
somewhat
doesn't,
painful.
in my culture that doesn't happen that early.
Yeah, we're going to say it looks a bit.
I would hope
That's a whole
so.
different
How long does
story.
it take to
This is a
heal?
whole-
It's usually around for at
I'm
least
keeping
where I'm
it
from.
like that, actually.
Anywhere between 12 and 14 is when we
That's
start teaching them about
alright
weapons.
for you?
The Messiah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a fair.
Misty Shore.
Maybe starting with blunt
I
thought you were gonna try to steal this
or
one.
wooden.
Let's say, don't
We usually do a mix: melee, firearms, bows,
I figured. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you got that
fighting
one.
age, or I guess you could say fight age for them is usually 15 years of age.
For sure. We're holding
Well,
that though.
I don't know how many years of age, and I still don't know how to fight. So
On my side.
We can't teach you up.
I mean, it's different for everybody.
That we can probably do.
All walks
God,
of
Higgs
life.
beat me up if
I guess so.
That's the word.
Oh,
It's just in my home country. That's usually what it is for most of us.
It's just something if I fuck up on a promise, then you beat me up.
I don't really
Breaking the
have a
promise.
home country.
Okay, there we go. We'll shake on it.
Right here.
Yeah, we'll shake on it.
I'm making a fey deal
with you.
Now I know, you have a true name. That's how it works. Like a birthplace.
Alright, what's
that
my
you
true
call
name,
home.
A Fey Forest, I guess.
I guess you could say that your home country is technically a fey realm.
Well, it's not in a different
Or a
realm.
fey forest.
It's on our realm. It's called the Whispering Wood.
Oh.
I was created there, and then this.
Yeah, I guess.
Then,
I don't know if I don't know if I've told you yet. I used to be a paper construct, and now I'm a flesh boy with flesh things.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that when we
Yes.
first met, that you started out as a construct when you were created.
Mhm.
I'm assuming getting used to being a flesh boy is still
Yes.
a bit jarring.
Well, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm human or not. I don't think I am. But I don't think
I
I'm
mean,
not.
depends. Have you ever done like tests? Like
No.
had a doc?
Well, previously I was told that I probably shouldn't. And I should be careful. Because my blood is made of mana.
If you want to go talk to those people.
And some people might really like that, apparently.
Me to make me look like the previous iteration of this. You know?
What's up?
Alright, give someone.
They're looking over there. They're observing.
Okay.
I mean, if you're with Viscera, you can go observe them if you want, Arya.
It is fine.
Richie just wants to be with Daddy. You're always too busy.
I spend time with her. We're also going to the zoo this weekend. Thank you very much.
Don't you have a thing on Saturday first, though?
This was a terrible idea.
We're going to the zoo before that.
That looks like
you
it.
take your kid to the zoo and then you're gonna go on a death mission?
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
We really should start asking why before we do this.
I'm not gonna
Probably.
I'm not
That's
gonna
a
be
fair
in the
thing to
death
do.
mission. It's not a death mission.
Oh, hold on, we need to.
It's fine. Don't listen to them.
Understood.
You know what's worse? To tell them might happen. Should just leave it ambiguous. You don't know what's gonna happen. You're going into the unknown.
I mean, I'm aware that I'm probably gonna get injured.
Hey, if you lose an arm, we know a good doctor. I think it's the same one who did Reds.
What do you mean I regenerate? We literally just reattach
I
the arm.
forgot about that.
I'm literally made out of like metal goo.
Somewhat.
Yeah, that is shit. Wait, no, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Somewhat, but not really.
You weren't gifted with the awesome. I'm sorry you can't have.
Similar
the
story
same
beats,
thing
but
you
very
did.
different how it happened.
Okay, no.
Basically.
Like, wait, do you need to like get eat materials first to regenerate, or?
No, I can regenerate based on like the mass I have on hand, but
Oh, okay,
like
that's
I'll
just cheating
eventually
now.
need to start eating. I'll need to start eating at a certain point. If it's like minor
There we
injuries,
go.
it can. If it's minor injuries, yeah, that should be fine with what I have on hand. But eventually, I'm gonna need to start like eating things to
Like, even minor?
actually regenerate. Not minor. I mean, I usually eat like
that's what
a
I
bunch
meant.
before.
Minor injuries, you could just like regrow it back right away.
I mean, yeah, because I like eat normal, like at normal amounts, or I have like actual meals. Kind of need to.
You're a lucky friend.
I put away a lot of food, my guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can
I've
put
known
away a
you
lot
for
of
how
food or
long,
a
and why
lot of
haven't I
metals.
noticed this actually?
Because
Is
it's
it a
more of
year
a
now,
newer thing
2
that
years?
happened. It's a newer thing that I've gained while you were gone. I sort of had what was the equivalent of like a sub-race change.
Yeah, I kind of heard like same thing with Fable, like squishy.
Yeah, I went from just standard synth combat android to synth
Someone should attach like a lamp to your head
metal
or
organism
something.
or symbiotic metal.
No, lampy shit.
Fair enough.
Why are we lampshading?
You know, lizards have lamps they can buy that like speed them
Have a
up.
fucking blind cane, just walk around, try and find the stupid dog.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. And Fable isn't entirely flesh. He's like kind of flesh, kind of metal. So he's kind of confusing. Oh no, he is a flesh boy.
Do big kicks when you sit. I don't think I've...
Quill is still mostly flesh. There is definitely magic in there. What I've started to call him, as much as Quill doesn't, like, know what he is, I've started to call him an arcane homunculus. Because he's not really human. And he's an artificial human. So he's a homunculus. So he's an arcane homunculus. That's what I went with. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm sticking with. But Quill doesn't know that. Quill has no idea what he is. Quill is very confused. No, he still has metal. Because he has the metal, the liquid metal and flesh. No, is it inside metal? I thought it was inside flesh, outside metal. I don't know. I'm confused. Oh. Quill's just kind of walking around. Quill is Quill. If anybody ever does actually, like, research Quill, I feel like they'll find a lot of curiosities. And by feel like, I mean they will definitely find a lot of curiosities. I still love coming to the Misty Shore for the pure fact of I just really like the map. It's really nice. It's a very good map. I need to work on Quill's weight painting though. Just gonna take some of the flowers out of his hair. Flower. Flower. Walk around. Flower. There we go. I like to think that Quill, with the exception of the one on his, like, head, which is, probably actually preserved. I feel like the other little flowers in his hair are fresh flowers that he just, like, puts in his hair and he grows them. I think that'd be cute. Quill is a forbidden mana gusher. Quill is a mana battery. You can just use him as a battery if you really wanted to. Cause he kinda has to be. X has tasted the gusher. X bit the fuck out of Quill. My son, he bit the shit out of me. It hurt really bad. It's very pretty. This map, it's so pretty. It's so nice. Yeah, instantly. Not, or no, he did not instantly do it. He cauterized it after. Yeah. Right. You use this little flamey hand and you... Ah!
Firstly, the interesting fact is that apparently sometime in like the early 2000s, like 300, 400 years ago, whatever.
Very ouchy.
Apparently people on
I forget if I already did the scar for that on Quill. He didn't mean to? Did he not? I don't remember. Oh yeah, he tried to use Healing Flame and he accidentally cauterized it and was like, ah! That one king. Well, you know, it worked the same. Close the wound, I guess. Oh my god, look at him go! Look at Neptune go!
Less scared and more very confused.
Okay, so what can say that is not terrifying.
That's a very dedicated running. Anyways, I'm fairly sure this is linked to this beach. I've seen something similar the other day with someone that was practicing basic magic. They opened a portal with both their hands to just test out something, and through that portal, you could see through the ocean completely. It was very strange, to say the least.
We at least had a little bit of wild magic where we turned invisible early by accident.
I think it's...
You okay, Sunshine?
My Nokia's going off.
I mean, it all kind of depends on you. You can get a model first, you can get VR first. It kind of depends on what you think is best for you. If you think that you wouldn't play in desktop mode, then I would get VR first and just kind of use public models and chill out for a while first. Because you don't have to make that commitment to a model yet. However, if you think that you wouldn't want to play without a custom model, then I would make a custom model first. I think I started playing this game in desktop mode using public models. And one of the first things I did was make a model. Of course, that was back when I didn't do RP. That was just like a little there we go. It was just a little chibi model. Technically, the first ones I made were like little lambs. And then I went into some Mikus. And I made a bunch of Mikus that looked like people that I was hanging out with. Like, I made one that looked like Joey Bagels. I made one that looked like Leroy. I made one that looked like Rad. And Emmett. Made a little lawyer. I think I've got a touch one. You've got the touch one. I have a shadow. You know, I made a whole bunch. I made the one that was paper. Little paper ribbon. I made Purge. Little Purge one. Yes, Ion, Renegade J, who also plays Mason, was at first in desktop mode. So was Shamrock Gamer. You can definitely roleplay in desktop mode. There's a lot of people who roleplay in desktop mode. There's no reason not to. It's just kind of all about what you want to do. You can absolutely make one. Believe me, my first ones were real shitty. They were real bad. They had a fuckload of materials, and they had dynamic bones, and that's about all they could do. You can totally learn how to make the models. You just have to learn how to make models. There's a lot of tutorials for it. And a lot of resources. You can start with a booth model and just start by customizing it and importing it and doing that kind of stuff. Yeah. There are ways to start. The only thing is, VR is pretty expensive. So sometimes you want to start small. You'd be surprised. Some of the videos for it are surprisingly informative, especially when it comes to booth models, like starting off with a booth model. I can send you a really good tutorial for if you start with just a booth model. And that can kind of help explain how to do 3.0 stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send that over in the Discord later. Look at him go. Look at Neptune go. He's just going for it. Oh yeah, VR is a very expensive hobby. Ooh. And it is not like a hobby that you should take super lightly. Like a lot of people see it as, oh, you buy a headset and then that's it. You bought the headset, you're good. No, you do have to replace things, and sometimes you want to update things, and you have to make sure that your computer is updated enough that it works. Yeah, no, I am not saying that you wouldn't. I am saying it would be an expense. You have to worry about that expense. You gotta worry about that money. Money. Yee. I do plan at some point I'm gonna do VR community nights. The only issue with wanting to try and do something like that is knowing that it's gonna end up chaotic somehow. Because I would love to do like VR movie nights or just VR community nights. But I always worry that it would become so chaotic and loud and like, you know, I just get really worried about it. But I still want to. That would be replaced so often. You'd have to replace it all the time. That's what I did. I used to use very small avatars. I still use small avatars when I'm chilling out by myself. Or like when I'm chilling in public lobbies and stuff like that. I like to use smaller models. Especially in desktop mode. I just feel more comfortable. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of worried about as far as doing community nights is having somebody who can be very strict and having somebody who can be like, shut the fuck up. I've always enjoyed smaller models and characters. I know it's called a moderator and I have 3 of them, but I don't like asking you guys to do extra work. You already do so much work. And I would want, if we had a community movie night, for you to be able to watch a movie.
You doing okay?
I'm just trying to think of ideas.
Oh? Oh, for stories and stuff? Oh, fun! You should join us sometime, though. People are having plenty of, like, fun conversations that can lead to, like, story moments. We're talking about how someone can be a dick, but also be really helpful. It's not mutually exclusive.
I always get nervous. Mostly because I don't know many people, but then at the same time, if I don't know many people and I don't try to meet people, then I never know many people. So it's a cycle.
We get it. But hey, whenever you want, you can always come up to us, no matter where we are in a conversation. I'll be like, hey, this is Mr. Quill. He's awesome.
Okay. I'll try.
Don't be
I'm
afraid.
used to sitting behind a bar, and that's my comfy zone. And there's no bars here.
There
I'm
is,
a
but they're inside. And it's really for staff.
tavern innkeeper at heart, I guess.
We understand. We worked at the Fork for a long time. So we're kind of used to wandering around just making sure everyone's doing okay, so we guess it's a little bit different.
I used to run a tavern in the Whispering Wood for
Right!
almost as long as I
You
can
made
remember.
tea, right?
I still do. I found all my recipes.
Right! We definitely want to try some sometime.
Maybe after you come back from your mission. I bet you'll need to relax
That'd be
after.
great. Oh, definitely. We're expecting we're gonna be in the medical bay again for a while.
Probably. I'll make some calming tea then.
We really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Quill.
I like making things for people.
So do we. We wish we could make more stuff. We mostly just make music. And trouble.
I used to just make that and sometimes sell it. Sometimes. For a while, it kind of... So, when I started it, it was, you know, travelers and adventurers passing through. It was fairly common. But then for a really long stretch there, nobody really came. And then people like Ion started coming.
Hmm. It always just takes a bit. You gotta. That's how you have to walk around and get the word out. You gotta
Well,
mingle and be like, "Hey, check out my cool inn."
I think it makes it more complicated
Which is
when,
easier said than done, we know.
well, when the forest itself is the one who gets to choose who comes and goes. Makes it a little more
That's
complicated.
fair. That reminds us a little bit of the Lost Acres. It's still up to the entity, no matter what Mixed D wants.
I am trying to work on a new one though. In the wastelands of Saphira City.
Oh, right. Right, we heard a little bit about that at the Lotus. That's super exciting. How's it coming so far?
Well, the building has already been set up, but I'm trying to get back my ingredients. I don't have very many, so I can only make small batches. And that's not really enough for a potential customer base.
That sounds like fetch quest.
A little bit, yeah.
Are you gonna bring up any fetch quests with the guild?
I guess so. That would be the easiest way to do it.
We definitely need more of those. Everyone's been dealing with a lot of like war and combat and stuff. Adventuring's not all about that.
Sometimes it's about taking
It's also about helping out people.
very large person, not person, to go pick up mushrooms.
That can be fun too. You get to see cool things that you don't normally see. You get to be super careful and learn about the botany. Or is it botany when it's mushrooms?
Botany or herbology.
Yeah, herbology. I've been trying to learn a little bit more about that, at least for potions and stuff. Because we have a lot of our flowers and herbs and stuff that we grow in our garden, but we don't really have anything to do to use them for besides, like, they're really aromatic and nice and pretty to look at.
Well,
Except for the aloe. The aloe we grow for the medical wing.
I have been trying to bring back my garden, because that was lost in the explosion. But I have most of my seeds, so as soon as I find a sufficient place to actually grow them, I can. I've been trying to grow some things in the wasteland, but I don't want to risk any of my more important plants.
Right. We understand. Oh, they found them!
Nice! Mission accomplished!
Touch
the river volleyballs.
Yeah, and someone else were playing catch, and then it just like it barely ran into the ocean.
Like once, and then it just took off, rolling.
It just keeps going.
I'm gonna make you fucking bounce into the ocean to get that fucking ball, I swear.
It's not my fault.
Oh, no.
Stop rolling. It's defective.
Okay, I'm not. You're right. It's fucking defective, and Vayesh probably bought bowling balls that look like beach balls. But the next person that I see that throws these things into the ocean, I'm skipping them over the ocean like a hot.
We literally, Blade,
That's
you
why
see
I'm
where
not
Trinidad
touching
is?
a
We
baseball
literally were
today, 'cause I
playing
know it's gonna go
on
in the
that
ocean.
side over there, and it took off. Like, we were literally all the way away from the ocean and still on the beach.
My talents are fucking wasted in this place, I swear to God. I'm going to have a moment.
Oh no.
Okay.
Stay Stay!
Which way did
Stay!
beach ball go?
What?
Miss Rhea?
You shall not pass!
Somewhere near the
nobody's
waterfall.
listening to
I
us.
did
We
go
don't-
in looking for it.
Oh! A little bit. It's okay. You shall not pass.
It's just moving on. It's just moving on its own.
No, you're supposed to stop against us.
All right. So
See, that's
the
why you
volley.
don't, you
no,
don't let a
no.
fucking warlock
What?
enchant fucking beach balls. That thing's fucking possessed.
Kind of.
The beach balls are possessed. The cups keep facing.
What
the fuck? What the fuck was that? Throwing the beach ball?
Blaze, I literally.
It sounds like you're blowing your nose. Are you okay?
Your Delta screaming
Oh, gosh.
their lungs at me.
Oh, you weren't.
Help me.
Oh,
I'm like,
oh.
what? And they're telling me the cups are trying
now-
to face to the ground again, and I'm just like, what do you want me to do?
Go. Yeah, this might be bowling ball.
If you go this way, this format, you might want to go back.
Unfortunately, ladies, gentlemen, and they, thems, it's what is it called? It passed its Constitution saving throw, and your gust of wind was shit. Is that how it goes? Did I get the game right?
We can't help it. We're not good at wind magic yet.
But watch this. I have really good abilities to bring the ball back.
Oh.
Good. I couldn't find the ball at all.
Sorry for ruining your quiet moment, by the way.
See?
I swear to
Huh?
fucking God.
Physics, and that's all that matters to me. This thing doesn't bounce as much, but it's still bouncing.
Something wrong? I was just saying.
No, I thought,
I'm sorry for ruining your quiet moment.
no, it's okay.
Fuck, it hit me in the face. Oh my God,
I'm constantly between quiet moments and not quiet moments.
Probably want to work as Ada.
Have you done that yet? This is Mr. Quill. This is Miss Blaze. She's a badass blacksmith.
By guessing the trajectory.
Just a blacksmith.
I assumed it bounced off. And
Quill?
Not mutually exclusive.
It's nice to meet you.
The badass part is
So, friend of yours then?
Mr. Quill's a guild member too. He just won his first quest the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really? My bad. I guess I must have not been paying that much attention.
Well, I haven't been around very much lately. Until now.
Yeah, Blaze kicked my ass in a fucking spar too.
I mean, here's the thing, I have an idea. I've figured it out.
Working on a tavern for the
So-
wasteland too.
Took me a minute, but I figured it out.
What
Busy with that.
What do you do then? And what's your area of expertise?
I wouldn't say I'm an expert at it, but I'm trying to learn magic.
There's a certain thing I realized that I could target that I haven't been able to do still yet, and I'm planning on exploring next time.
I'm also pretty good at
Okay,
researching.
another mage.
Chimera is in second place. What's up?
Catch.
Wizardly Nerd Gang.
A long time ago I would have told you to fuck off, but you know. What kind of magic do you study then?
So far all I've learned is some cantrips, and
That's it.
I can do one damaging spell and one protection, and that's about it.
I thought, like, aren't you guys supposed to be specialized in, like schools? You know, like, what do they call it? Like summoning things and, like, I don't know, like shooting fire from your hands and all that? I don't know.
I tried to do a magic school test once, and
Shut up,
I
you
exploded. So I don't know if I have a school.
Learn these things over time, Blaze.
Oh.
You know, I never thought Blaze would
Jack of all trades.
brings me so much joy that
Maybe.
That's very bard, actually.
Damn, I was supposed to find you. I didn't know you weren't wearing your armor. Some people don't
Alright then, so you're like a mage or wizard, like in the sense of the term, I guess? Like those old storybooks. Like the ones that would just do magic for the sake of doing magic, I guess.
Well, I'm trying to learn about it because I want to learn more about myself, somewhat. I used to be a construct. and now I'm not a construct. Well, I am. Maybe I'm kind of confused. I'm made of flesh, but my blood is mana, and I'm not entirely human, but I'm not entirely construct, so I don't really know what I am anymore.
You know, every time I speak to somebody that's involved in magic, it reminds me that I'm really happy to be a machine. I hope you get the answers you're seeking.
I hope so.
Because that sounds like a whole can of worms that I wouldn't want to fucking deal with. But
So you say that, and then we look at me that is literally a machine that's made out of metal goo.
listen, you put your hands in pots you shouldn't have. That's a you issue.
It was more of a I shut down or I take this option, so I sort of said I'll take the option.
Fey magic is whack. Enigmatic metals are
said,
whack. Everything is whack.
That's a you
Pretty
issue.
much.
If somebody told me, oh yeah, the only way for you to wake up is to be like partial magic construct, fuck that. Now, send me 6 feet under. Right now, I don't want to deal with that stuff.
Fair enough.
You can't don't grumble at me. Fucking, at least I don't have any situations where I'm like lost between the dimensions or like summoning weird ass demons or being partially possessed. The worst thing that happens to me in the morning is I step too heavily in the shack and I break a floorboard because I weigh too much. I'll take my odds with that one, alright? To each their own.
Fair.
Exactly, to each their own.
Sometimes I wish that was my only problem, Blaze. Some days.
No offense to you, of course.
Just that, and what am I gonna get?
You guys understand, like this, I don't know, like a whatever subject of life that I don't kind of understand, but I wouldn't touch that stuff with a 10-foot pole.
I
It's
understand.
way too unstable for my liking.
If I wasn't the way that I am, I probably wouldn't be as interested in it.
But I mean, this is how I see it, right? I've told this to Hunsky. The minute you get your fucking paradise in the meat rack...
Oh no.
It is fine. We are about to close anyways.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I threw it so hard and it hit this one. Oh, they're both gonna end up in the ocean. Can you get it? Okay. Oh my god, I'm so fucking.
I think the other one. I think the other one did go in the ocean.
It collided with the one I said on the beach. So that one's in the ocean as well.
You got one.
We're really glad that we're not actually wearing heels. That would have been way harder.
Yes.
Heels. You haven't sunken into the. I'm surprised you guys haven't sunken into the sand.
Like you said, we're not actually wearing heels. It's a glamour. We just got sandals on.
Oh, smart.
I just don't have shoes.
I might
It's hard to find. It's hard to find heels that fit us both. That'd be really annoying.
Like a one-size-fits-all thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we like that you found sandals that have enough straps on them that we can fix it real quick.
Hard to find shoes that fit me in general. I used to have wraps, but they don't really work anymore.
Oh. Maybe find like a cobbler or something like that makes sandals like ours. They're very strappy.
Shoes in your size, I think. There's people way bigger that have to have their stuff custom made. I'm pretty sure you can find that size somewhere.
Probably.
Exactly, there are a lot of giants around.
I've made the rest of my clothes. I could try and learn how to make shoes.
I mean, shoemaking is
Like
like
that
a
would be cool.
really good
That's
skill.
exciting.
You could also like make profit off of that.
Figure out transmutation? Or guess, would it be conjuration or transmutation?
Conjuration, like conjuring shoes. You just throw a flip-flop at someone at chocolate.
What, like fabricate? The fabricate is a transmutation, we think.
The schools are sometimes
You
confusing.
just get all the materials and then you use the spell to make it into shoes.
I think if you're conjuring it from nothing, then it's a conjuration. But if you're taking materials and transmuting them into shoes, then it's transmutation.
That makes
I
sense.
think I'm gonna go home. It's too sunny for me. It was good to be out and for a little bit though.
Good to see you, Mr. Victor. Have a good night.
Yeah, you as well.
So wait, is that Victor or Alan? I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot the name. I hadn't seen them in so long.
Wait.
I forgot the name.
That was Mr. Victor? Pretty sure it's Mr. Victor.
I know that sounds mean.
Well, he
because
didn't
I'm like his
say.
boss, I'm his
He
friend,
didn't say
but
you were wrong.
here's the thing,
Ah.
right? If I see you for a long enough time, I forget names really easily.
Alright, it's probably
It is
Mr.
a
Allen.
force.
We don't, brain. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. I feel
We
like
don't
a
know
piece
for
of
sure
shit,
though. He didn't change. He didn't correct us.
See, this is what I do. I fake it till I make it, and then till somebody says the name, and then I just think it's right. That's how I get away with this shit.
Yeah.
I just don't say their names until I remember them.
a good idea. You're like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's totally what
you.
I've known your name the whole time.
How's it going,
didn't
buddy?
Say it. 'Cause we're
I
buddies.
once knew
That's how that works.
one of the customers I had. They told me their name once and never again, and I never remembered their name. So I just called them a series of
Putting the ball on one of the pedestal.
like friendship terms, like friend,
Yeah.
pal, buddy. I never called them their name again. Until one day, somebody else used their name, and then I figured it out.
I had a guy that hung out with me every day for 6 months, and I never bothered to remember his name until somebody said, and then I just started using it.
Oh.
Because I didn't bother to ask for the name, and oh boy, makes me sound like a dick. But I don't always have time to ask people's names.
I just have bad memory problems. Even when I was a construct, technically.
I just running around with my head cut off half the time, so I don't have a chance to ask for people's names.
Obligatory, but
I know it's time to
get the
leave.
fuck out. We're closed. Except for if you live here, then that's fine.
I do not live here.
I'm in between living here. I sometimes live here.
Okay, so you only have to you only have to get out halfway.
One foot out.
Exactly, 1 foot out the door. Good night. Oh, are we doing something afterwards? Yes.
I need to wring my tail off here right now.
Alright. We'll be out front.
Alright, see you in a moment.
Always go left.
Oh. Oh, the tree?
Yeah.
Ah. Your turn, right, tree. Hey there, Mr. Gildeer.
Oh.
We really want to learn tree stride someday.
That would be nice.
You know that's not tree stride, but still, it's cool.
Leaf once told me about the first time he used tree stride. Apparently, it did not go very well.
Uh-oh. Was he like half stuck in the tree?
He thought he had tree stride, but he didn't actually have it. So he just ran headfirst into a tree,
Oh,
if I remember right. if it might have. It was either that or he went through a whole bunch of trees and then hit his head on the last one.
No.
I can't remember which it was.
Tree striving was hard the first time for me. I kept on getting stuck in oaks.
It's rough when it's concentration. You lose track of like how long you've had the spell up.
Ah.
Yeah, try having ADHD.
Like
tree,
a minute
tree,
and 1
tree.
second, you're about to go to another tree and then just bonk.
Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch.
I can see that.
Probably put it away.
I might sword at my hip, but you know it should be fine.
You know, we just ask Dan to tear someone apart.
No big deal. I've unfortunately learned water in this new form are.
Thank you. And the sneezels.
Look at that, Mr. Quill. It's good to see you.
I'll see you soon.
Mission went well.
Thank you. I hope yours goes well too. I'll bring by the tea.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll look forward to it.
Mhm. When I get off of VR, I'm gonna go ahead and have Quill finally put a message in the, I guess I'll just do it in the Aegis access request. Because I don't know anywhere else to put it. I guess other than that, I could maybe DM Oblivious. But it's just supposed to be Quill messaging. So I don't think he has Hybris's number. You. Weird.
I like how you just like, I think you should have 6. Go in and I don't have enough.
Mara!
Do the robots have...
Hi. Forehead smooch.
Can Warforged have children?
I love you.
I love you too,
Are they constructing each other?
I'm about to get off.
I give you
Oh, he did mention. I'm not sure
my
if you
love.
heard it, but he did mention that his first 3 children are.
It's my love.
So 3 of them are at least
Yes,
adopted.
even worse.
Yay.
It's just like they're
I know.
not a person. How did they?
Do you guys like the pink lady?
Something happening inside.
Hey, if that's a question he wants to ask, he'll answer.
I know you miss. No, Green Bean isn't around. I'm sorry.
Lady.
At the end of the day, she really doesn't give a shit. She's too laid back for anyone.
Fair.
Outside of Fae people, if you're a Fae, fuck you. Stay away from her.
She does not like Faye, oh boy.
No, she is terrified of them.
Looks at the misty shores. A lot of people are either Fae or Fae touched.
And then just keep her there for like a few,
Yep.
or for a while.
Like, born from a Fae forest.
I
Fae.
Well,
combat, like,
but Quill's not even Fae touched. Quill's like Fae grazed.
However, I'm currently in the process
Fae
of data
grazed.
recovery because
I got really close to touching it, but not quite.
ended up corrupting.
Go to sleep.
So I'm just recovering that data.
Damn, I wanted a hug
Okay,
before I
I think
go.
I'm-
Yeah.
Bye bye.
He's talking with you.
Okay.
I was getting love.
I just ordered myself an 8 TB hard drive. So
What
I
happened?
met someone who
That's
uses
gonna be
it
for
as
gaming.
I gotta go
It
slow.
was really interesting.
Oh, oh really?
Yeah, and
I'm waiting for Twix commission to open up.
Their orange. Yeah, their orange is a bit more red. It's interesting.
I didn't know
Bibis.
until today, but they make up to
Gotcha.
22
Go get sleep.
So,
Right now.
Love you guys. I'm going.
Love you, good
keep him the bodybuilder he is now, or make him a little bit more
Bye
athletic.
guys. See ya.
And go to bed.
since
Bye.
10
I'm going, baby.
Bye bye.
Just a smidge.
Bibis.
Muscle.
Just.
Yay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was going to have Quill finally put forth contact to Hybris. Is it okay if I do that in Aegis access request? Or should I try and just DM you? So I don't remember if Quill has her number.
Yeah, same with the.
I mean, her number is public, but yes, he
Oh.
does.
Well, I mean,
He did give some
that,
direct contact
VCAT for a
information. He
while.
literally has a.
I know I have a chunk. I know I have a chunk, but I don't know if that's like a number.
I removed the factor.
It's been a while.
Switched to Oracle recently, and I'm still in the process of merging all my data over.
What?
Yes, he has contact information.
Okay.
He knows how to
I'll
reach
DM
her.
you
He had
then.
a little flip phone.
He does got a little flip phone. It's very small. I need to put it on his avatar so he can beep boop on the tiny little phone.
I think at this point, like, everybody needs a phone on their model.
Just a tiny little phone. Beep boop. Might try and make one myself.
Oh yeah.
A little phone.
I was saying, I was.
Arbor murber. Arbor murber.
I do it again. I love how that affects my. I like how that puts a little screen effect. That's great.
Yes, that was the intention, because I wanted to be able to know, hey, you've been
It,
shot.
I hit you.
Yeah.
You've been hit.
Well, I mean, I also kind of feel it, to be fair, but so.
I mean, what does Gunlight feel like?
That one's not as bad. If it was more like, I guess if it was more like violent and less energy-like, it would probably fuck with me more. So that's honestly why I quit NPCing. Is because I get shot by like ballistic stuff and it give me a headache and whatnot.
It's got more range now.
Woo!
It doesn't overheat.
Woo!
So it's not at risk
is this the one?
The only other thing
Exploding.
I want to do is I want to cut
this the one
out a
with
piece
the-
here and place the crystal in there.
Well, I'll message you,
Is
Bibis.
this the one?
I'm gonna go get
The
that.
one what?
Yeah, the one. The one what?
I don't know.
Abachoo. Abachoo. Chat, it's time to end. It's time to end. Where are we dropping? Who's streaming? Because we need to raid somebody so I can put my stuff on charge, so I can go get a snack, so I can go to PL later. Could the Bibis? We could hit Bibis. Let's get Bibis. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. My Climate, thank you so much for subbing. Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow, later tonight. And then also tomorrow. Goodbye, cowboys.